Hello guys, how are you doing? Okay, I'm gonna introduce a new game for you. This is called Dirty Driven. This is a new arcade game published by Rotorails in I think 2018 or 2019. Okay, it is supported by Teknoparrot, but it's a Patreon for the moment. However, you can play it using the exe file, the hex edited exe file, which is called Sdaemon, in conjunction with the Jconfig, which I set it up. Now to set up the Jconfig, it's pretty easy. You just have to download the specified Jconfig for the game, which is Dirty Driven, because you can't actually play all Jconfig for all games. Each game has its own specified Jconfig. So you have to download that Jconfig from the. I'm not gonna tell you the website, but you can Google a little bit and you can find the Jconfig. All right. Now it's pretty simple actually. What you have to do is actually map the XY axis and the Y axis to the acceleration, XY for the left and right. However, you will face a problem mapping the start or maybe the view and the crank up and other things. What you actually can do is go to the Logitech profiler, double click the Logitech profiler, device, game controllers. In properties, there's something called settings. You go to settings. Here's the actual interface by which you can test your peripheral of the steering wheel and every function of it. You go to settings and you double click on combined. When you double click on combined, you set closed and everything. I'm not gonna do it right now. When you double click on combined, you can actually map the crank up and the view and the other stuff, except of course the analog functions which are related to steering and acceleration. And you're pretty done. So let's play some of that, alright? I'm gonna, of course, there's one more thing I have to tell you. Of course, you can download the FFV plugin, which is pretty updated last time by Boomslangs in his latest release. You can, of course, download the plugin, put all the contents of the zip folder inside the game folder. Of course, you have to go into the FB plugin and enable logging. Once you enable logging, you set Jconfig to run as administrator. Okay, right click, compatibility, run as administrator, and do the same for the Sdaemon. This file, make sure to back up the original Sdaemon if you wish to play it on Teknoparrot in the future. Make sure to back up this file that came with the game folder, not the Sdaemon that comes with the Dirty Driven pack with the Jconfig. So you have to back up the original exe in case you are willing once in the future to play it under the Teknoparrot emulator or loader. You have to back it up. Now, all you have to do is set both files, the Sdaemon and the Jconfig, to run as administrator. Okay, so that's it. All you have to do now is double click the Sdaemon file. Just had to wait for the things to load up. Now it's done. The game loads. Basically, if you have problems with the screen, you have to check out the resolution. There's a program called DXWind. You can use it. It's pretty functional. So we're gonna do a little bit of gameplay. I've mapped the crank to the shifter of the Logitech G27. Of course, we have force feedback. Very realistic and very technical force feedback. Let's select wherever track. We've got pretty awesome cars here. Pretty awesome truck and cars and racing. Let's pick that one. Of course, you've got a lot of things you can buy just to customize your car. Many options to do. Of course, some of the functions are not available. You just have to win a couple of races. So let's start the game. Steering wheel is starting to shake from now. You've got a sine force, you've got vibrating, you've got rumbling. It's really amazing now. A little bit of cranking. This game is amazing. It's very close to... I think it's similar to Batman, the Road Race game. It's built on a very similar concept for the Batman. It's more like a racing, shooting game, all in one, with a solid frame rate of 60 frames per second. Very smooth game, enjoyable. Well, that's it, guys. That's for the video. I hope you enjoy it. Of course, we'll update you with other games that get supported soon. Yeah. That's it. That's my name. Let's check the crank. Ah. That's nice. Alright, folks. See you next time.